It's time to Ask an Expert, where we tackle everyday home improvement topics to help you better understand your home. Today, I'm with Gregg Cantor, our resident expert for Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, and Gary Geiler from the City of San Diego Building Services Department. Did I get that right?
Development Services Department.
Development Services Department. So we're talking about ADUs today. And Gregg, why don't you define for people what that is?
Well, an ADU is an accessory dwelling unit, but most people know it as a granny flat. I do not like granny flat, so I like to call them companion units.
Companion units, so a secondary kind of dwelling in traditional garage or one of those, above a garage, one of those areas of conversion. They've become more popular in recent years. What's driven that, Gary?
Absolutely. The reduction in regulations and fees from the City of San Diego, and then just addressing the housing needs of our region.
So the housing shortage.
Absolutely.
So, Gregg, are you seeing in the remodeling world, are you seeing more demand coming in for these?
I would say 60% of our calls are for ADUs right now.
Wow.
Because there is such a need. I mean, for parents moving in or for kids, there's just so many different uses, and with the city relaxing the fees and also speeding up the process, it's a very attractive time to do it.
Well, when we were prepping, you gave me a number that I thought was shocking, from how many permits you used to have years ago to today. What's that number?
It was about 10 a year.
What are you doing
and in
today?
the past 2 years, we've done over 300 applications so far.
Wow, wow.
We have 5 right now, so that tells you 10 a year to 5.
5 just for you currently. Yeah, that's amazing. What are the changes the city has done to make it easier?
One is process-wise, to reduce it to a ministerial building permit application, to remove the parking requirements. If you're in a transit priority area or if it's under 500 square feet, no parking is required.
Okay, so it used to be you had to have a parking space for every unit.
Absolutely.
And so that's been waived.
That's huge.
That is a huge change. The fees, what about those fee changes? What's the difference in fees from where they were to now?
Gregg can probably talk about a specific
Oh yeah,
one.
So we just permitted almost the maximum, which is 1,200 square feet, and the fees were about $2,300.
Wow, and they used to be?
It used to be about $25,000.
$25,000.
The
to
city
$2,300. Wow,
yes,
that's
the
a
city's
massive
taking the lead in reducing the development impact fees. The regional transportation fee from Sandig was also waived. General plan maintenance fee. A lot of fees to reduce that.
So you're really streamlining the process, making it easier, being reactive to the demand, making it easier for your world to be able to get them done. That's a great thing.
And another important point about ADUs is they add on to the square footage, so they add value to your property.
Add value to the property. They do so many great things. Thank you guys for this great segment today.
Thank you.
If you have a question for our experts or want to see more information on previous questions, visit ApprovedHomePros.com in our Ask an Expert section.